Hello everyone, today is going to be a video of 2 quick DIYs, one for the ladies and one for the guys. I'm going to make a purse chain that can be used for a pochette, for a clutch, or to convert a normal leather strap handbag into one that has a chain. And for the guys, I am going to create a keychain, a key ring chain. Sorry, this is similar to what Louis Vuitton has. So the key ring chain, as well as showing you how you can also extend the chain for your clasps or your key pouches, so that you can put the pouch in your pocket and then connect the chain to your pant or jean strap. So if you're interested in these DIY tutorials, stay tuned. So the first thing I'm going to do is make the keychain pouch for the ladies. This chain I bought from my local beading shop. I purchased 4 feet of chain and I had them cut it so that I didn't have to worry about cutting it. So this chain measures at 38 inches and it is raw brass. It's all brass, 38 inches. I have 2 jump ring clasps. These are brass with gold plating. And these are the jump rings. These are 15mm jump rings, which are also brass with gold plating. So this is so easy and simple to do. The first thing is to open the jump ring, and I do that by just twisting the jump ring in opposite directions. You don't want to pull them apart because it will be difficult to put the jump rings back together. So as you can see, I have the jump ring opened. And now I am going to attach one end of the jump ring to the end of the chain, like so. The next thing I'm going to do is attach the end of the spring ring clasp into the jump ring. And I'm going to twist back in opposite directions so I can get the clasp closed. And now I have one end of my chain attached. Let's do the other because I want this to be a fast DIY. So as I said, take the jump ring, twist it in opposite directions, and you open it. Place the end of the jump ring onto the end of your chain, like so. Then place the other end of your spring ring clasp into the jump ring and twist back. And now we've converted a chain. And we have 2 ends to attach the strip to. So as you can see, that was in under a minute. So let's see how it works. Here is my mini pochette. I tucked the chain inside. So just to show you how you can quickly convert these items into something that can be crossbody. Okay. Excuse my voice, I'm sick, but I'm still recording a video. So, I didn't close up my chain all the way. Let me just put that back on. Sorry about that. Trying to do this so quickly. Okay. You want to make sure that you close your chains up. And after you put the chain on, you want to kind of squeeze them together and make sure that they are closed so that they don't come apart. And that was a flat nose plier that I just used. So here is my chain attached to a mini pochette. And I just want to come in close so that you can see how closely it matches to the hardware on Louis Vuitton's product. So as you can see, this is the brass chain with my ends. And let me pull out the chain for Louis Vuitton so that you can just see how they match up. This is a chain on the mini pochette against the hardware that I have. So this right here is mine, and this right here is a chain that came with the mini pochette. As you can see, the hardware that I have attached is pretty similar in color, so this is almost like a perfect match. So this is the Louis Vuitton chain. Here's my hardware. Sorry about that. So as you can see, okay, so that's the first attachment. So now I am going to attach this to another pouch so that you can see how it looks on the pochette accessoire. Okay, so let's attach it to the pochette. Sorry about that. So we have one end attached, and here's the other end attached. Again, you can use a chain for the pochette as well. One chain for many uses, so it becomes multi-purpose, but you know, just here's what this looks like. Obviously, you can make the decision on what your spring ring clasps are going to be. I selected this type so that I can connect it on various handbags I have, whether it's the Louis Vuitton bags or my Coach handbags, because I didn't want to have to create several chains, but for the crossbody. So I chose one that had a loop that was large enough to fit on all of my handbags. So I wanted to make it to a crossbody. So now I'm going to change it out again, and this time I'm going to attach it to a clutch. So here is my Suhali clutch, and I am going to attach it to, this is Louis Vuitton also, this is the Suhali leather clutch. So I'm going to attach it to this as well, and the Suhali clutch has large connectors, so you have to make sure that the spring ring clasp you use is large enough to fit that. And again, here is mine, using the same chain that I just made, and you can see how it matches up against the hardware. So this very similar, so it's a very, very good match, and this is a very good close-up right here. You can see it against the lock and the rest of the hardware. So as you can see, I want to close up this jump ring. I didn't want to seal them up right away, so close them up so they don't come apart. But you get the gist of what you can do. Creating this purse chain, crossbody purse chain, the cost of this was $11.20 for the chain, which was 4 feet of chain, and then I had them cut it so that I'd have 38 inches of chain, and then I'll use the remainder of the chain for something else. The jump rings that we use, these 15mm jump rings right here. The jump rings, those were $1.50 each, so that was $3. And the spring ring clasp, these right here, were only $2. So they were $1 each. So that was the $16.20 just to make a crossbody chain. So now let's move on to the idea I have for the guys. You know that Louis Vuitton key ring chain? Well, I'm going to try to make my own DIY of that. So again, I'm using another piece of chain. This is similar to the chain I use for the purse chain, except it's smaller dimensions. This one is also raw brass, and it is 1 foot of chain, so it's 12 inches. I have a key ring here that has an end to it, and I have 2 15mm jump rings. So all we have to do again is take our jump rings, twist them in opposite directions so that they open up. Put one end of your jump ring inside the last loop on the chain. Attach it to the end of the key ring chain. Twist to get the jump rings back together. And again, we want to try to close up our jump rings, so I'm using my flat nose plier to help me close it back up so that we can have a closed end, as you can see here. Okay, so we have one end attached. Let's do the other end. Take our jump ring, twist in opposite directions. Again, it's important to twist in opposite directions and not pull it apart, because it will be difficult to put it back together when you're ready to close the jump ring. So have that in, I'm twisting back, And now I want to use my flat nose pliers to help me seal that in and close it up. Okay, so now we have our ends. What I didn't do is I forgot to get an extra spring ring clasp, so I'm just going to disconnect the one from my handbag so that I can just show you what this will look like. So you have a spring ring clasp that you need to attach to this end. And now for the fellas, or ladies may decide to do it, we now have our key ring chain. So we attach a jump ring to the end of our key ring, attaches the chain to it, then we attach the jump ring to the other end of the chain and the spring ring clasp. And then now we have our key ring chain, and this is similar to, as I said, the key ring chain that Louis Vuitton have. What you can then do is take that and you can put your keys on it. If you don't want to do anything else, put your keys on there, and then you can attach it to your pants or your jeans. If you want to attach it to a keychain pouch, you can do that as well. If you choose to not use it as a key ring pouch, let me show you another idea. And obviously when you're making this, you'll decide whether you want to use it as a keychain ring or for a key pouch. So I'm just disconnecting this piece. And now let's say we want to extend our key ring pouch so that we can attach it to our jeans or attach it to, for the ladies, your handbag purse. You can attach it to the D-ring in your handbag purse. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak right. This is why you shouldn't make videos while you're sick. So here is my key pouch. This is the Gucci, I think it's called the Guccisma print, but this is the Gucci key pouch. So if I want to take this and extend the chain inside here, I'm looking for my D-ring in here. Okay, so here's the D-ring. So if I want to take this and then I attach it to the D-ring inside of the key pouch, this is Gucci. Obviously you can do the same thing too. If you have the Louis Vuitton one, you can attach it to the D-ring, and now I can put that back inside the bag, zip it up. And now if I want to, for the guys, you have your pouch, you can put this inside your pants or jean pocket, and then you can attach the other end of the spring ring clasp to your jeans or your pants, so you have more security. The pouch will be inside of your pocket, and then you'll have the keyring clasp to attach to your pants or your jeans to secure it. For the ladies, if you choose this option, you can now take your clasp or any other key pouch that you have. You can have it placed lower in the bag and not put much stress on your D-rings, and then you can attach it to the D-ring with this so it will sit deeper inside your bag, and then you can just attach it to the key. Attach this to the D-ring inside of your handbag. So this here is a 2-for-1. It's the chain that you can decide to use just to carry your keys on and attach it to your pants or any other D-ring inside of a handbag, or extend it. Use it as an extender to extend the length of the chain on your clasp or your key pouches so that you can attach the chain to your pants or your jeans and attach it over inside a handbag. So I hope you enjoyed the DIYs that I showed you today. And oh, I'm sorry, the cost to make the key ring chain is $2.60 for 1 foot of chain, $1.25 for the key chain, the key ring, sorry, the key ring. So this is $1.25, $2.60 for 1 foot of chain, and $3 for the 2 jump rings. And obviously if you buy a spring ring clasp, this would be $2 for the spring ring clasp. So to make the key ring chain, that was a total of $6.85. Actually no, $7.85, which includes the spring ring clasp. And the equivalent of that would be the purchase of the keyring chain, which is $175. So see how much cheaper it is to make it yourself. So So I hope you enjoyed both these DIYs. I'm sorry I was all over the place, but I wanted to make this video because I was so excited, and I said I have to show you guys what I was able to do with the brass chain, and to make your crossbody purse strap, as well as make a keyring chain or make an extender for my pouch. So if you guys decide to use any of these ideas, please post them as a video, as a response video, or make a comment. I'd like to see what you create because it gives me ideas of what to do. And as always, it's nice to save money. So please like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know what you thought about this video. Thanks again for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.